So, hi, I'm Genesis, and I also go by Evo. This is actually my multiple intake in this reading, so I'm guessing that they are in collectives that still in doubt or hesitated on like in their own path, even though you have the right tools and things, you still kind of like going back and forth on your decision. This might sound like a cold reading that like everybody is confused kind of way, but you might just think that, but not everybody is always confused. Some people know where they're heading, and I think this is the sign that you need to create a conscious decision on where you're heading. First, I'm gonna read you a poem from a poet's tarot for the collectives today, or whenever you found this reading, and then I will explain what that might mean. To some people, this is very confusing, and you couldn't see your path. This is mostly for people that you couldn't see your path, where you're heading. For some reason, you don't know your life purpose, if it makes sense. This is for the people who usually confuse which one is which, like so many signs, so many options, and you couldn't see through the options, or you couldn't understand the option, and then you hesitate because for some reason I'm having a hesitation on saying things or doing things, like should I read this first or should I do this first, should I, even right now I'm still confused if I'm doing the right thing. But this is also the sign that whichever you decide, it's all right, okay? Even if it's confusing sometimes or you don't know where it's heading right now. And maybe this is a conscious this is sign to make a conscious decision on being more disciplined or be structured, and this is something also I need to learn. Okay, so first I'm gonna read you this poem. The title is Six of Swords, from the poet's tarot by Joseph Miquel Sobrer. I don't know, but I will post it in the description if you want to think about it. I'm using it as a bibliomancy, form of bibliomancy, but you could also look it up as you lay down your tarot cards, and then look up the message. What does the card entail? Because this book will give you a lot of insight, different perspective on how to see the tarot cards, especially to people who still have a one-sided view, or like a black and white view on things. So maybe it's there in collectives that still see things in one side, like as if there's no other perspective but this is probably the sign for you that you need to do find different resources, or look in a different perspective, different lens, to have more better perspective of your situation, so that you have more clearer understanding of your path on where you're heading kind of way, and you won't be feeling stuck, and you won't be feeling stagnant. And I think you also being asked to follow your feeling or revisit your past, and then not revisit your past once, and past once you're like what were your dream in the past, and bring it in your present, and then this might lead you to your future kind of way. Anyway, so I'm gonna read the Six of Swords poem. Okay, so Six of Swords. This is the time of passage and of decision, and so you will decide and shed, just as the deciduous trees all around you decide and let go of their leaves, blood and gold to the ground. 6. The half dozen marks the middle of the way. just as the Hallows Day stands between the equinox and the solstice. This is the time for planning and reflecting and for turning your gaze Janus like to the past and to the future. Mm. Signs are bound to appear, also with double meanings, and they will be hard to read, even to identify. Yet we must make decisions and stick to them. Hesitations is deadly. Here is one sign. A sad but courageous woman will appear on your path. This attractive woman will be sitting by the side of the road. You must stop to talk to her and she will tell you her story. It would be an error, however, to intervene. Let her go. Wherever she is headed, do not attach yourself to her beyond your attentive conversation. Hear her and bless her and let her go. But remember her story, heed her words for you. Your boat separates the waters. As you cross the rivers, which is untiring, you have a murky water to one side, placid water to the other. On your boat, which is small, sit your people who are few. Impaled on a bench are the six swords of past suffering. You don't know what awaits you on the opposite shore. You suspect it is much like the one you have left. Yet, when you get there, you will find that the river of bloody waters and its difficult portage have changed you. Once on that shore, you can abandon this boat pierced by the six swords of your sorrows. So, you might want to have a different understanding of the poem, but I will present you what is my understanding of the poem. So, pretty much this, I wrote it during the chaotic time, so I probably, there are things that you have, they're gonna be some chaotic time in your area so bad that you couldn't see through it. So but this is encouragement for you to persevere through that, because if you want it, you have a way, kind of way, if it makes sense. So while it's chaotic and I couldn't record, I wrote it instead of recording it. And many, because it's like there's a lot of noises, there's a lot of whatever was going on in there. So this probably indicates that your mind might be chaotic, you're so much going on, but persevere on seeing things clearly if you could, or like keep trying to listen to your intuition and keep listening to your inner guidance to help you navigate, or to help you through the storm. So I'm gonna read you what I just wrote. Okay. You will be facing some difficult decision and you must act on it. To some, your decision will lead you to what you are trying to manifest, while for some it will lead you even more into confusion. Even the signs is hard to understand or decipher, but this could also mean to just trust the universe. To whatever you decide and choose to go, you'll be in the right path and will be taken care of, even if it was scary at first or you don't know where you're heading. To some people, the Six of Swords represents as a fleeting moment of someone's life. You might have some people that you'll meet or have met that would be heading in a different path than yours. You are being asked by the universe to not attach yourself to these people and let them go to wherever they are heading or decided to go. Six of Swords may also indicate that you will meet some people and you will lose some people. This might be difficult for you to accept, but you have to keep moving. You have to keep moving forward to meet or receive what you are meant to receive. Do not let your attachment hold you back or keep you from moving forward. So that means that you will probably feel stuck on something that probably somehow you feel like um world is crumbling on your side, but don't see this as something negative, but see it as something positive, that something is moving in your life right now and you have to take an action, and don't hesitate, like, because a sign of hesitation is just being on your bed and sleeping day night, you're just sleeping and not trying to move. For these past few weeks, I've been having a reading of people being in a stagnant situation just because there's a lot of things going on in their life, and they kind of have their way of coping with it is just to stay still. But this is the sign for you to change that coping mechanism or that habit into something moving and go keep moving forward. But you don't know how because you're still confused. But you can move forward by just if you don't feel motivated, still try to do something because there's still a motivation. Example, you wanted you want to have a better body, but you're too tired or you just lack motivation. That's a sign for you to just don't let that stop you from getting your desired body, that you just because you're not in the mood or whatever, just try to keep moving even if you don't want to, kind of way, so you won't be stuck and keep manifesting this stagnant energy or keep going back in the past, or like uh, just being stuck in the past, something like that. So I'm gonna continue the reading that I made. You are not meant to stay in one place. See, that's what I said. I forgot what I wrote, but like, yeah, that's, I meant this. You are not meant to stay in one place. You are meant to face the storms in your life, even if you couldn't see the edge of the storm right now or understand where you are heading right now. You're only fully understand the answer once you already in your destination. So what's saying here is that right now you're confused, you don't know what to do. It's like you don't know which the first step, whatever. But try to do one step at a time or figure out a structure for yourself on how to reach your goal, if it makes sense. Um, because you may be not knowing where you're heading. Like if you feel called onto doing something, just do it without asking questions sometimes, because your answer will show up once you're already there. That somehow everything makes sense. That somehow the confusion and things you've been through somehow makes sense. The Six of Swords is asking you to keep moving forward and that you are almost at the end of the storm. So that's a good news, okay? That's a good news that, like, maybe you feel like stagnant right now, you feel overwhelmed, you feel something like in the air. You're not the only one feeling that. I've been feeling that for 2 weeks now, and it's stressful, I know, but we are almost there. Just hang on tight. Just keep moving forward. Everything is fine. Everything is moving. You're if you think you're not manifesting what you're trying to manifest, no matter what you do, it's manifesting. Just you need to let go and trust the process. Okay, don't let yourself be stuck on this stagnant energy. Actually, right now I have a lot of excuses on not to do this reading, but doing this reading benefits me more than I thought. I mean, benefits me more, because like it will improve my intuition, and at the same time I hope other people to clarify on their path, or probably some people that who are meant to receive this message is that this is something they need to hear. So I'm not just only helping myself, I'm helping other people in their path. So it's a, you know to win-win situation. I gain something, and I gain, other people gain from me, and I gain from other people, because I don't know how. I don't want to sound like I'm something bad, but like, yeah. So actually, I don't even want to do this reading, and I don't want to do. I have many excuses on not doing other people's reading, but at the same, and plus I feel black too. So I mean, I feel blacked earlier for some reason. Like, I don't know how to do a reading excuse. It's like I feel like I'm having this second doubt on myself. So if you're doubting yourself right now, please don't doubt yourself. You got this. You can do this, like I'm doing right now. You can do this. Actually, I doubt myself on posting on YouTube too, because like I feel like I might not resonate with other people, or I other people might find my reading off or hard to understand. But this is a sign for you. No matter what, you are no matter what, you're meant to flourish. You're meant to keep moving forward and not staying in one place. Okay, even if you have, don't let yourself give yourself don't give yourself excuses on not to do something, like too much this, too much that. I can do this, I can do that. Those are limiting beliefs. Don't let your limiting beliefs stop you from reaching your goal. Okay, your goal is to get pass through that storm, head to that storm, and see the edge, and see the rainbow, see the sunshine, and the abundance. Okay, it might feel like it's forever, but it's almost there. It's this is a sign that you're almost there. Just keep moving forward. Don't hesitate. Just keep moving forward. Push through it, even if it seems hard. Even if it seems like the wind is passing through you, like a hurricane on you already, and then the rain is flashing on your face, thunder everywhere, chaos everywhere. You know. Actually, I was gonna use the chaos that I've been through while doing this reading, or like the chaos that I had in my house through this reading, as an excuse not to do it. But somehow I pushed through it, I persevered through it by writing and stuff. Find a way to persevere. Is what I'm saying too. Is find a way to persevere no matter how hard it is. That somehow I persevered through writing it and able to still deliver the message once the chaos is done. Because it's like once you finish it, once it's done, you will see that like somehow everything's silent. Somehow everything is flowing right. Somehow no, you don't just like just there's a lot of going on, and then you just need to keep pushing through it. Just this is the sign. So um pretty much this is all I got, but like just saying the oh, I think I missed this part, that through chaos I still persevered, and somehow I thought that I couldn't do this reading, and but I just did the reading, and somehow everything just started to flow, is what I'm explaining. And I'm sorry in advance if you kind of getting confused on what I say, because I'm still trying to work on it. But I hope this clarifies some things. And if you're needing free readings, and though you want to support me, best way to support me is to subscribe to my channel and subscribe to my coffee, or give me tips if you like my reading. I also post where you could message me or contact me to my description. um yeah, I do free readings, but please don't get mad if I don't go through readings, because I only go through readings that I feel called on to. And I will probably, if I have time, I will let you know that I couldn't do your reading because of I don't feel called on to doing that, because I only able to do things or do reading that I feel called on to. But I still so don't, if everyone have a question, please do not hesitate, because I like challenges. I like to challenge myself on different type of readings, as long as it's not something medical or any need a professional help, or like a mental health, physical health, or whatever. I also don't do necromancy reading. I don't do entity reading, but I do like clarifying readings. And before I do a reading for you, you might get mad at me because I will ask you to do a logical approach first before you actually ask me, or before I do a reading on you, because I rather dig deep on what's going on, helping people find whatever going on in them first before going in more psychic stuff, because I just think that's just fair, because from uh, I don't know, it's like in from within and without kind of way, because like everything is just co-connected first. I don't know how to explain it, but just that I read rather do not psychology, I rather a logical approach first before we do anything holistic. Is what anything holistic. So pretty much this is what I got, and this is what I just wanna say, and hopefully it's understandable. Hopefully it's clarifies some stuff that you're going through. Okay. Um. Have a great day. I love you, and I hope you get through this storm that's going on with everybody, or wherever, whenever you find this post or video. And yeah, have a great day. Whatever. Do what you want.